Hey, how's it going, guys? My name is MrSonicManu, and welcome back to the shadows that run that run alongside our car. That is a mouthful of a word, so I'm sorry for stuttering. It's been a while too. But anyway, yeah, we're back. I know I said at the end of the video, or the text at the bottom said I'll come back to the game soon. I would have liked to come back sooner than I am now, but I was caught up in playing some other games. I just finished the Stanley Parable, so I decided, you know what? Since I finished that one, I'll come back to this one. So, we're gonna go with the girl's story. Let's begin, and I hope you guys enjoy. Gun it. Oh, it starts exactly the same as last time. I lay back against the passenger seat. It's weird, sitting on this side of the car. Oh right, because last episode, she said that she always drove the car. It's her dad's car. But my stomach's been feeling off for a while, and I just can't drive. Okay, so I was thinking while we were playing last time with the dudes side of the story, I was thinking that maybe she got infected along the way, but she doesn't know it yet. Or she could be pregnant, but she's not showing signs of pregnancy. So I could be wrong. But let's see. Let's go on. Enough theorizing for me. But my stomach's been feeling off for a while, and I just can't drive. And so I've handed my keys over to this stranger. Joe. We called him Joe, right? What's the worst that could happen, right? I stare out the window, watching the unchanging scenery whiz by. ... Yes, indeed. There's an awkward silence, but I don't feel like filling it. Oh, that's why she was silent last time. It's so stuffy in the car. I bet. I reach for the window control button and let the window roll open. Ah, that's why she rolled down the window last time. You sure that's a good idea? Yeah, I'm hot. It's not like zombies are just going to hurl themselves at me at a moving car. I read that wrong. Well, who knows? Maybe they would. I'm pretty sure they would. Fair enough. The slight breeze feels good against my neck. The AC is probably broken. But this guy looks like he wants to say something. Oh, so she noticed he wanted to say something to her. Kind of makes me scared. Like when I try to say something to a girl, I wonder if this is what she notices. Like, I wonder if all girls notice when a guy's trying to speak to them, but they can't figure out the words to say. Because I feel like that's the hardest thing when it comes to talking to girls. Finding what to say and try not to look stupid, too. So, yeah, that's how I feel. So I guess this is kind of strange to be asking after 3 whole days, but what's your name anyway? Right? We never did introduce ourselves. It's... Shoot, what did I name her last time? I think I went for... Anna? Yeah, I believe so. Check the notes. Yeah, I went for Anna. Alright, Anna. I think Anna is such a nice name for a girl. That's just me. Any name with Ann or an "-n" at the end, I feel like it's a really nice name for a girl. Well, nice to officially meet you then, Anna. Names... Called him Joe last time, right? Joe. Joey boy? Joe. Okay. Alright. He's smiling. She's like, yeah, alright, that's a cool name. ... He looks dissatisfied. How was they expecting me to react? I don't know, maybe like, oh wow, that's a cool name? I don't know. But then again, like, I feel like we guys kind of expect too much. Yeah. It's not like I really care, but somehow he doesn't look very much like a Joe. Yeah, he kind of looks like a Justin. I might have put the wrong name for this guy. Hey, but it's too late. I continue staring. Can't read. Staring out the window. The sky is so red. I've noticed that. Could it be the time of day, or just how the sky is? Normally, I think it was pretty, but now it's just depressing me. So sad. Bad things come out after the dark. I remember that all too well. I'd rather not think about that, so I decided to break the silence after all. So what were you doing before everything happened? Oh. He looks surprised. I guess I haven't been talking much since we met. Yeah, you haven't. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. You know, this and that. I've never really settled into one thing in particular. What does that mean? That was weird, whatever. That was weird. He doesn't sound like he really wants to talk about it. Man, maybe I shouldn't have pushed that. I wonder what his job really was. Maybe he was a trash collector. He does look kind of dirty. I mean, if you were in the zombie apocalypse, I'm pretty sure you would look dirty. I mean, you don't look very clean yourself. And look at the state of the car. The windshield's broken. So, yeah. Most zombie apocalypse movies usually see the people wearing dirty clothes and looking dirty, because I'm pretty sure they don't have the luxury of showers in that kind of world. But anyway, let me stop ranting and let's keep going. Well, I shouldn't be rude. I'm not much of a catch myself. Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. You don't look clean. She finally noticed. What about you? This ride is yours, right? Duh. Yeah, well, it's really my dad's car. Or was. Even when he was alive, though. That was the only one who ever drove it. After Dad got that third DUI, his license was revoked. Oh. That explains why she drove the car. I was wondering why she was the only one that drove the car. I was wondering if it was like my dad and I, we share cars. So I was wondering if it was like that, but apparently not. He used that as an excuse to never leave the house. Oh, so he was a couch potato. Or he just didn't want to leave the house. It was just as well, anyway. Sometimes he'd leave the car somewhere and forget where. Oh. Ah, guess he didn't. Sorry, never mind. Oh, I'm feeling surprisingly calm about this. It's like I'm not... I can't read it. It's like I'm on the outside, looking in. I wonder if I'm really that callous. Maybe the apocalypse is just giving me more perspective. It's okay, the booze would have killed him eventually anyway. Oh, it's starting to set. I'm getting cold, I'm getting chills. Could be because the emotion, or I'm just cold. Pretty quiet in here, huh? I wonder why. Yeah, take it already. Oh man, maybe she wants it quiet. Surprisingly, not much noise at the end of the world. Still, do you think there are any radio stations left? I'd be pretty shocked if I'd be pretty shocked if I... Guys, I cannot read. It's late. I cannot do this right now. I suck at reading if you haven't noticed already. I'd be pretty shocked if so. There, got it right. Reckon it couldn't hurt to look though. Oh, I remember this, the static in my ears. I reached towards the console and turned the radio dial in one direction. There's nothing but static, sometimes metallic screeching. Great. Hang on a sec. Go back down. The mariachi. What did he hear exactly? There couldn't really be something there, could there? Shoot. Let me get rid of the overlay. Shoot. I slowly rotate the knob back the other way. Wait! There it is, I think. The static's not that bad this time around. Is that mariachi? Duh. Oh my god. Oh my god, I cannot believe. Out of all the music that could be playing, this is what we get, right? What am I thinking? Of course it is. Of course we're on a highway to hell in the dark, and mariachi is the only music available to us. The combination of Spanish vocals and horns on the track are completely ridiculous right now. I'm actually dying. The dulcet tones of this fabulous man are actually killing me. That was not what I was expecting, right? Who the hell's out there running this? Of all the music that would be left. Well, I'm pretty sure could it be a Mexican that's playing this because yeah, for obvious reasons. But it could be someone who's not Mexican and just loves mariachi. Of all the music that would be left. Man. It takes me a minute to settle down, but then wait, isn't this the same song again? Oh, it's probably on an endless loop because why wouldn't it be? Okay, she's just being down again like last time. Typical. Sure, seems that way. Guess it's just ghosts on the ways after all. And undead aren't exactly interested in DJing. Would you think a zombie to even listen to? Is death metal too obvious of an answer? Rob Zombie, or maybe they're all into baby metal these days. I don't know. I think the Grateful Dead seems more apt. You know, I've always wondered this, but what are they grateful for exactly? Maybe they finally found themselves some peace. Ooh. I forgot how deep that was. I mean, I didn't realize how deep that was last time. That is pretty deep. Peace, huh? I wish they let the rest of us have some. Ain't so bad right now, anyway. Well, except for that. He gestures towards the console. 101.7 is now the infinite loop mariachi radio station. So what are you into anyway? Music-wise, I really like Alanis. What's it, Analyst? Morissette. Top 40 hits. That sort of thing. Not like I had a lot of free time to explore my musical taste or anything. You, don't tell me it's baby metal. Will you judge me if I say I actually haven't heard of them? No, that might be for the best. He doesn't have to know that I ironically like baby metal. So she likes baby metal. What do you listen to then? Most people look at me and expect me to be into the Stones or Marley or something. But, well, you probably actually judge me more for this. Try me. ABBA. I've never heard ABBA. I mean, I've heard of ABBA, but I've never listened to his stuff. Oh my god, I can't keep a straight face. Probably pronouncing that wrong. I lose it. Everything is just too much. He looks kind of sullen. I'm sorry, Joe. But not that sorry. Told you. No, it's fine. Their music's catchy. I managed to get these words out. All this laughing makes my stomach hurt more. Damn it. What's wrong with her? Why does her stomach hurt? I mean, my parents listen to ABBA, but it's fine. Your parents? Yeesh. How old are you anyway? You seem a bit young for Alanis. How old do you think I am? I'm pretty sure there is no right answer to that question. Except for that one. I'm 22. What kind of reaction is that? He was hoping that you were older. But 22 to me isn't that young. It means because I'm only 21. But come on, like she's over 18. It's not a bad thing that she's 22. No, whoa, you look so young or anything like that. Oh, bro, you messed up. I wonder how old Joe is anyway. This music kind of similar. This music's kind of similar to ABBA, isn't it? All peppy and stuff. You should be happy to have it. That's sure an optimistic take on it. Alright, enough of you. Click. He purposely reaches over and shuts off the radio. Heh, he's got surprisingly immature side to him too. Did you ever expect things to end this way? What? Where did that come from all of a sudden? Shoot. Choices. Pause or immediately change subjects. Okay. If I were a girl, what would I do? Pause. Why do you have to ruin the mood like that? Yeah, bro, what a mood killer. It's getting dark, huh? The sun sets so late in the summer. I'm a bit surprised we still have any light at all at this hour. Especially without the streetlights and all. Right? It's like the sky's just been saving it up. Looks a bit like a dying fire. Ooh. Poetic, yet very deep and depressing. Come on, Joe! It sounds kind of morbid, but exactly what I was thinking. Kind of fitting for the end of the world, right? Every time I watch like these post-apocalyptic movies, except for The Walking Dead, like there's always this. The sky is what sets the mood of the certain setting of the kind of world they're living in. Like The Road, it was just a grayish sky, like, you know, partly cloudy, but all the time. And what's another one? Okay, nothing is coming to mind, but if you guys know of any movies that the sky sets the mood of the movie, let me know in the comments down below. I'll love to look into them. Anyway, let's continue. Kind of fitting for the end of the world. Just read that. Oh, it's getting darker. It's silent again for a little while, but it doesn't last. She never really told me what is that you do. I mean, doesn't have to be a job or anything, but well, what do you like to do, or what did you before everything? Like to do, huh? I turn my eyes to the window as I think on my life. Actually, I worked a lot. I didn't really have time for much other than that. I would wake up, shower, go to work, have lunch break, back to work, get off work, eat dinner, and watch TV for a few minutes before passing out. And then the whole thing would start all over again in the morning. That was about it. After leading such a boring life, I ended up here. I'm probably not even gonna go out with a bang. My desk's going to be just as dull as my life. Wow. Come on. Chin up, woman. Girl. I guess that'd be most people's story. I mean, would you? Yeah. Yeah, you can say that. Most people are workaholics. Just work, go back home, sleep. Sadly, that's how most people who work corporate jobs are. I don't know. Maybe I'm just talking nonsense here. But I blab a lot, if you haven't noticed. It's tough out there. Was tough. Probably tougher now. All kind of pointless in the end, isn't it? You work for your damn tail off and everything goes to pot anyway. And you just wonder why you didn't spend your time better, you know? Yeah, that's deep. He's just trying to sound cool. No, I just think he's trying to sound profound. That's actually exactly how I feel about it too. I'm surprised that I'm actually able to relate to him. Ooh. Yeah. But I guess it doesn't matter either way. Zombies don't care whether you're a good or bad person. We're all going to die anyway. So what about you? I'm sure you didn't spend all your time listening to ABBA. She's got jokes. I used to travel a lot. She's a traveler. I kind of want to do that when I'm older. Just travel around, looking for work and stuff. Oh, geez, just looking for work, not just leisurely doing it. I suppose you could call me a bit of a nomad. Did he backpack across Europe or something? He kind of looks like the type. What does nomad mean in this context? Backpacking? I mean, I think you would consider them the modern nomad. But what did I know? Well, whatever. It sounds really cliche. Not really. Sort of suits you. Yeah, it kinda does. To tell the truth, I haven't really had much purpose in a while. I've just been getting by. Well, when you can't find something to do, you sort of lose yourself. It gets to a pretty dark place. Got to the point I used to wish I could just take a vacation from life. Guess I got my wish, didn't I? I used to wish for that too. I want to be free. I didn't want to be responsible for her dad anymore. So she had to take care of her dad. Poor girl. And now I'm not. But I can't say whether that's really a good thing or not. Man, so sad. I feel like her story Her story is a lot more depressing than his story. Man, getting chills. I'm feeling depressed now. I don't like this. Wishes never do come true the way you expect them to, huh? Yeah, monkey's paw. Oh, my stomach starts to throb painfully. I look down and press my hand against it. And what is wrong with her? Felt okay for a while there, but is acting up again. Maybe she has really bad gas. That could be it. Watch that be the plot twist of the whole thing. You'd think like she's infected or something's wrong with her, and then she lets out a fart. You're like, oh. But that's just, maybe it's not. Maybe there's a more serious reason why. And I really want to find out, so let's go. God, why did all this have to happen? Still feeling nauseous? Damn, I shouldn't be so obvious about it. I don't want to cause any trouble. This might be causing even more trouble, though. Yeah, not telling him is gonna cause more trouble. You should tell him. Oh yeah, it's gotten a little better, but... Anyway, I move my hand away from my stomach. It's not like resting my hand there will make the pain go away. In a way, as long as I feel that pain, I know I'm still alive. That was morbid as hell. What's wrong with me? I'm just exhausted, which doesn't help things. You know how it is. You think we should stop and rest? I glance at the fuel gauge on the dashboard, nervous. We barely have 1/4 of the tank left as it is. Nah, like it or not, we'll be stopping soon anyway. Braking would just waste gas. Onward it is then. Trying to ignore my pain, I keep my eyes on the endless road stretched out ahead of us. Oh, is this when he grabs her hand? It really hurts now. I don't think I've ever been in this much pain in my life. And that's saying a lot, considering that I have to go through. Considering what I had to go through every month. I deserve this, don't I? I shouldn't feel bad about it. I brought it on myself. What? Do you ever wonder, like, why us? How did we make it this far? And is it really such a good thing that we're still alive? From the moment I swung that baseball bat, I sealed my own fate. Whoa, okay, what is she talking about? Just as I start to sink into really dark thoughts, I hear Joe's voice. Honestly, I try not to think so hard about stuff like that. If I stop to wonder what my own life was worth, it's a dangerous train of thought, I'll tell you that. We're here, that's what matters. Despite it all, we're here, and we're safe. The how and why of it is just garnish on the salad. You know, I didn't believe it at first. I mean, that we were really facing the apocalypse or whatever. So the first couple months, I just kept working. Kept on like everything was fine. And then I couldn't ignore it anymore. And then Dad. How do I even begin to explain? Listen. You don't gotta answer me if you don't want to, but that's why she paused, cause I'm thinking in the last playthrough, she felt pain in her stomach, so that's why she paused, and then she remembered her dad, and so that's why Joe is saying this. Listen, you don't gotta answer me if you don't want to, but how considerate of you. You're old man. What happened? Oh. Is he being... Huh. Why so curious, bro? My dad? What? Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so... Why did you kill him? I smacked him in the head with a baseball bat, and then ran like hell. That's what she was talking about, a baseball bat. What did you do? Ha. So he needed more beer, right? Of course he did. He was a deadbeat alcoholic. So she lied about that. But they wouldn't even let him in our nearby liquor store anymore. so he wandered off to another one. Just so happened that that part of town was infested. Oh, okay, so she didn't lie about it. She's just telling the whole story. So I'm guessing he was infected, and then she went conk on the head with a baseball bat to get him out of his misery, I suppose. It took a while before I even noticed, since he wasn't really any different from usual. Does it count as murder if you kill a zombie? So her dad did turn. Does it count as murder if you never get arrested because your town's entire police force is now undead? That's pretty pathetic, huh? But so is my dad. And so am I. And in the end, I won't be doing much better. My stomach is burning with pain now, and guilt. I stare out the window seeing nothing but darkness. Who knows what could be lurking out there? Though that hasn't changed since way before, I guess. Hey. Ooh! The hand part! Ah! I feel a sudden warmth on the top of my hand. Hesitant at first, but then steady. Joe's hand envelopes mine, and I feel comforted, safe. So she wasn't like all like gross, why is he touching me? She actually felt comforted and safe. We're still here, just remember that. Until that changes, there's still time. Things might never get any better. I'd be stupid to assume that they would. But while we're still breathing, there's hope. Huh, that's pretty cheesy, isn't it? Anyway, I'm sorry about that. About your dad, I mean. Even if you didn't get on with him, I bet it must be hard losing someone that close to you. Wow, where do I even start? Yeah, how do you respond to that? I'm gonna be honest. For some reason, I feel like I can be honest with Joe. Even though I barely know him, I trust him. Somehow. My mouth opens all on its own and words spill out. Honestly, I felt relieved when he died. And then I felt awful for feeling relieved. What's up with that smile? But I spent 7 years of my life taking care of him. At the end of it all, I just felt free. Look on his face was like, whoa, what's going on, bro? Not that I got to enjoy that feeling of freedom for long. It makes me feel like a monster to admit all this to someone else. It really does. But that's the truth. He looks kind of disturbed. I wouldn't worry too much. There's no wrong way to feel. He's right. I know that I'm only human. I'm not a monster. Not yet, anyway. Does she know she's turning? I guess I'm almost privileged. No one I care about has been around in a long time. Long while. I wonder if there's anyone else still out there. I wonder if they're stuck out there, out here, like this. I wonder if we'll ever know. Joe, Whoa. I can't go on like this. Just keeping it to myself. Hey, Joe. There's something I need to tell you. I touch my stomach lightly with the palm of my hand. The searing pain reminds me that I'm no longer entirely human. Whoa. Wait, is our theory correct? I gave my humanity up when I killed my dad. Okay. I should have said something before. I wanted to, but I was scared. I'm still scared. I didn't even hesitate. I swung that baseball bat as hard as I could. And then he bit me in the stomach as a parting gift as he crumped to the ground. So, okay. I was thinking while I was reading how, when she was saying how she hit her dad, I was thinking, okay, right when she hit him, he ended up biting her. And I was correct. Hence the pain in the stomach. Oh, why game? Do you have to be so depressing? I like emotional games because it makes you engaged, but oh wow. I was in the mood to feel like this today. I guess I brought it on myself for playing this game. I brought it on myself at least. and then he bit me in the stomach as a parting gift as he crumpled to the ground. Even in death, Dad still found some way to screw me over. Hey, stop. It's okay. I always blamed Dad for Mom leaving us. He was selfish, he was an asshole, he was this, he was that. But just look at me. I've put Joe's life in danger. I've lied to him since the day we met. I'm my father's daughter. But I just keep calm, alright? We don't even really know how this all works, so maybe there's a way. I'm so sorry. Does it hurt? Okay, so he kind of got the idea. Not as much as I expected it to. I mostly just feel cold and hungry. I'm not even sure if that has anything to do with being bitten. If it wasn't for this, I look down at my stomach. I might think I just imagined it. I wish I was dreaming right now. I wish this wasn't reality. I wish I was dead. Careful there, remember that thing about wishes. Monkey's paw, right? I guess sitting in the car beats having customers or my manager yell at me. Silver lining. Retail? Almost as bad as zombies. Worse, probably. Anyway, you should sleep if you want to. We'll probably be on this road a while. A while, huh? Well, a rest does sound nice. I always had to get up so early for work. I'm not used to being up this late. Sorry, guys. I'm starting to feel really sleepy. Yeah, you're right. Will you wake me up if anything happens? My mind flashes to the baseball bat still in my trunk. No, I won't think about that right now. Of course. And hey, gotta be somewhere better down the road, right? Better than back there at any rate. Yeah, maybe there'll even be a station that plays both Alanis and ABBA. Maybe I've been running ever since Mom left. I never looked back, just kept going. It was all I could do to keep from falling apart. Joe and I, we've both done enough. We've both gotten farther than I ever thought possible. I notice that the fuel gauge lies on, but I feel strangely at peace. I close my eyes, smiling as my consciousness already starts to drift. Wherever this road goes, whatever lies at the end of it, we lived. The proof of that will remain no matter what. So for now, let's just keep going forward. Wow. Wow. I got the chills. And I know why. It's not because I'm cold, it's because this was very, very, very deep. I mean, honestly, I liked the girl's story more than the guy's story. Because I felt like she had a more depressing backstory than his. Because he was just, a traveling worksman. She was a workaholic. She had a drunk as a dad. And she ended up taking her own dad out, but getting bitten in the process. So I feel like hers was more depressing and more mysterious and more emotional. And I like backstories what am I trying to say? The character's backstory that have really deep emotional stuff to it. I'm really bad at explaining things. But yeah, I really like really deep backstories. I've always been a fan of that. For Adventure Time, I like the Ice King backstory. But anyway, enough blabbing for me. But yeah, again, thank you guys for watching. And if you liked it, make sure you hit that like button and let me know in the comments down below. And if there's any other endings I can do with this, let me know in the comments down below also. And once again, This is MrSonicManu signing off. See you guys!